Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Infused Transitions. I want to thank you for being here, and just for those of you who already are subscribers, thank you so much for supporting the channel, for supporting me and being here. And for those of you who are new, welcome. We're so glad that you have decided to join us. We hope that you choose to subscribe and be a part of our channel. And for all of you, only take what resonates, leave the rest. And for those who are new, I am an intuitive reader, which means I just read the cards as things come in and come through to me. So they may or may not be what the traditional meaning of a card is, or what the booklets that come with the various decks I use are the meanings for the decks. If I could talk. If this video resonates with you, I do ask that you hit the like button, so this gives an opportunity for the reading to get out to reach more people. And with all of that said, I think we're going to get going. I am going to be using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck, the Gilded Tarot deck by Cairo Machete, and the Gilded Tarot Royal deck by Cairo Machete and Barbara Moore. And I'm also going to be using my mini Rider-Waite deck, simply because it's a very limited space I have, and so one of the categories has to go mini. This reading, we're going to be looking at your recent past, the present, your immediate future, and the distant future. This is, again, a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. There may be parts and pieces that resonate with you, but it may not resonate with everybody because, again, it is general. If it is general, nothing resonates with you, please feel free to go and check out any one of the other videos. So with all of that said, we are going to get started. First one that we're going to be doing is we are going to be looking at the recent past, okay? The recent past, again, varies from person to person. I'm looking for asking for basically what has been anywhere from, last week to like 2 months ago. For some people, though, they may see something that is like, okay, well, so that was about 6 months ago, or etc. Just take it how it resonates for you and leave the rest, right? So let's get asking here. First, for the recent past. Wow, okay, the Sun card. Starting out good. Let's see, where can I put this so that you're going to be able to see it? All right. Oh, okay. So they're saying let's move on forward. Okay, so now we're going to get a card for the present. All right. Let's get a card for the present. Oh, they popped that right out. All right. We got the Ten of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Hierophant. Okay. Let's turn it this way so I've got room here. Okay, and then we're looking at the immediate future. Immediate future, again, could be later today to up to 3 to 4 weeks from now. For some, it can be out farther. Again, everyone is different. Take what resonates, leave the rest. All right. So immediate future, please. Spirit, give us a card for the immediate future. It's a card for the immediate future. Oh, all right. Well, that's too many there, but then this one flipped over, so we're going to take it. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. All right. And now let's look at the distant future. Ooh, we had the Page of Swords fall out. When I tried to put it back, it fell back out again. So we're going to set that one right here. Oops. Yeah, he's just like all over the place. So clearly that one wants to come out. All right. All right. Let's get a card for the distant future. Again, this can be anywhere from a month to 6 months from now for different people. Again, that can be very different. All right. All right. I realize you can't see all of this, but I will show you. All right. So for the recent past, we have the Sun card. So that's interesting. I guess I never really noticed that before. All right. So for some, you had some happiness going on. You had a lot of joy, a lot of happiness going on. My eye is really drawn to these two down here that have those rings going around them. And both of those seem very much more canted than the others. This one's like literally vertical instead of horizontal. And this one seems to be slanted more so even than this one. But which to me just it's just I'm hearing things like, different strokes for different folks. I'm hearing multi-dimensional. So for some, oh wow. So for some, this can be about a you that is in a different dimension that had this felicity, almost like two worlds. Right? Like in this one, everything is amazing and fantastic. And then there's this one, and it's like things are more airy, more elusive. I'm hearing pass through. Some things just pass through. That's really interesting. Okay. But then we have the present, which for some, so it's almost like yeah, you're going la la la, right? You're moving along, things seem good, and then you hit something here, and it's like this. You have an ending here. So the Ten of Swords, this is good in the sense of there's something that you're putting behind you. Something, it's either coming to a close or it already has closed out. We do have deer energy here. It is a buck, but it is a young buck. It is a young buck, but the guy on the ground doesn't look as young as what the buck is. If you look relatively between, human age and a buck age. But something is coming to an ending. Whatever it is, it's going to give you a victory. There is success in whatever that ending is. Okay? And then we have the Hierophant. This is can be mentorship, or it can be about structure, rules. It can be about spirituality. It can be about I'm hearing the word union. It can be about a union of some kind that does not necessarily have to mean romantic. It can be about bringing something coming into your life that is unexpected. It can be very patriarchal in its feel or in the way it does things. Okay. in our immediate future. So we have the Six of Pentacles, and to me this card is a lot about justice. It's almost like another justice card in the deck, even though it's not the justice card, because we have the scales here, and the scales look very, very closely balanced. And we've got generosity, giving to someone else. And I would say this is also about making a choice of what are we going to give our attention to, and what are we going to let go, which may be an outcome from that Ten of Swords that is in our present. Okay. We also have the Five of Cups. Okay. So with the Five of Cups, you know, there's opportunities to be had. Maybe you're not seeing them. Maybe you're still trying to pick up the pieces from whatever this was that fell apart. But fives are also about change. So it can be that you're getting ready to turn around and see those two cups and see what is available for you. In the future, we got the Page of Swords. So with the Page of Swords, this can be about someone who's not communicating. Okay, so they're just drawing my attention to the fact that between the clouds and these trees in the background, and with the way that they have the ground drawn, it's almost like the ground is moving with the clouds and the trees. So it kind of, to me, is feeling like, yeah, I would say you've decided to move away from this and change your direction. You might not be communicating that, though, with everyone around you. You may be doing something that is just like, you know what, I just need to just go do my thing. We do also have the Five of Wands in reverse. To me, this is saying that whatever was causing all of this conflict, and again, five is change, it feels like that the conflict has come to an end. This could be an inner conflict, again, because we had the Five of Cups there. It could be that you've chosen to move on, and we have another ending. So it's almost like you've had this ending up here. It was a victory for you. It feels like it could have a spiritual indication for you, or something very structured, very organizational change for you. And then we had this, you know, the Six of Pentacles, right? That balancing out of the scales, making a choice. I'm going to give to this, but I'm not going to give to this anymore. Again, that's the two, I think. And now you've made your choice. You've turned around. You've decided to go ahead and move forward. You're doing your thing. You may not be communicating that with everybody else. You might be just wanting to see, how is it going to play out for me before I, you know, go all out there. And it feels like that because you have done this, that this conflict, whatever this conflict was, has subsided or will subside. It has also brought about an ending, which would make sense, because if you've made a choice here of, I'm going to give to this, but I'm not giving to this anymore, that's made a decision and a choice. If I've chosen to leave this behind, I can't, you know, crying over spilt milk, I can't unspill it. It's done. I acknowledge that. I've processed my feelings. I'm picking up my other cups. I'm moving on. I'm doing my thing. This makes the conflict end, and it brings that ending. It brings about that ending, which is very nice. And it has you now focusing on your money. You're focusing on nurturing your money, growing your money, expanding your money. I'm hearing learning about your money, which may have to do with structure, organization, learning how, I'm hearing learning how they do it. I would assume people who have money, who are wealthy, who are rich, you know, learning, getting that mentor, or taking a class, or hiring somebody to help you, or there's something around money, because we also then had that Six of Pentacles. But now we've gone from the Six of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles, which tells me whatever choices or decisions that you're making here along the way, it is helping, supporting, and assisting in the expansion and in the nurturing of your finances. We do have the Knight of Pentacles, which came in the reverse. He's already the slowest moving pentacle, or the slowest moving knight in the deck. I would say because he came in the reverse, I feel like for some of you, it feels like whatever was on pause is now been unpaused and it's going to start moving. For others of you, there was an offer on the table, or an offer that was coming, but because you've made a very definite choice for bettering your finances, it's like, well, this is no longer going to serve you, because this would have helped you, but what you're doing is going to help you even more. And yet for others, I'm getting the fact that because it's this way, you have all of this ground behind you. It's totally prepped. It's ready to go. You have your sack of seeds here, your ideas, your creativity, your desires, your wishes, your goals, right? But you're not doing anything with them. It's, you're just kind of sitting there waiting for something to happen. So for some of you, this is about, it's time to take those dreams, those goals, and those desires out of the sack. It is time to start planting your seeds. It's time to not only focus on the ones that you already have going, right? These are already growing. They're well established. Now it is time to plant some more. I'm hearing not putting all your eggs in one basket is what I'm hearing. All right. So let's see if you can, so let's see. Can you tell us, so Spirit, can you give us a little more about this Ten of Swords? Can you give us a little more about the Ten of Swords, please? A little more about the Ten of Swords, please. Thank you. It's an ending. So, it looks like that's going to be about the extent of what they're going to tell me what it's about. And interestingly enough, again, we have that Seven of Pentacles here that we have here. So this, again, is telling me whatever is ending here is definitely going to help you. Even if it's challenging to go through in the moment, it is definitely going to help you because, again, we had that repeat. What can you tell me any more about the Five of Cups? And again, because this is general, it could be, okay, whatever that was, whatever that Five of Cups was, whatever caused this spilling over, these dumping over of these three, was something we've got, tied to, we've got the Devil energy here. So this could be something that was just like really out of alignment for you, and it wasn't serving you in a good, healthy way. And again, right underneath that, we have the Death card. So again, you've made that choice or decision to move on from whatever that was. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. So whatever this was for you, because again, it's going to be different for everybody, it was having a very draining effect on you. Whatever caused this had this energy to it, very negative, very toxic, very heavy. And though we can still, we do tend to still mourn those things, right? Even if we are happy, we're relieved, and we're glad, it's just like there's still often that sense of, it really is too bad that this or that happened, or, whatever the case may be. But whatever this is, it's actually for the betterment, because now it's done. It'll be gone. And it is finished. It's closed out. All right. Okay. All right. So let's look and see what is the probable outcome of this journey. What is the probable Oh, that's too many. Oh, nice, nice. All right. So I picked up all that were face down and only took what is face up. We got the Judgment. So again, you have Death on here twice. You have the Judgment card, and you have a 10. So we have a lot of endings happening, but just remember, with every ending, there's another beginning. Whenever that one door closes, there's another one that opens up. It's not a dead end, right? So, no pun intended. So, you know, even though we've got the death card here twice, you've got the 10 for an ending. Whatever it is was very toxic, and you have a new beginning coming, okay? So the outcome is we have a new beginning coming, and look at what came out. The 10 of Pentacles. Or I'm sorry, the 10 of Cups. This is amazing. This is wonderful. So, you know, hang in there. It may seem bumpy through here and there, but there is a good outcome coming for you. So I think we're just going to leave it at that. I hope that this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to hit that like so that this can get out there and reach more people. It also helps me and it helps the channel. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.